Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Quentin here and welcome to tutorial number 27, and in this tutorial I am going to show you guys how to style links on your web page using CSS. Okay, so I decided that this would be a good time to throw this tutorial in because we were talking about pseudo classes, and whenever you're going to style links on your web page, you're actually going to make use of pseudo classes to style them. So let's go ahead and actually just throw a link in on our page. So I'm going to go ahead and just add my two A tags, and I'm going to make a link to my YouTube channel. So we'll just type in my channel over here, and for the href, obviously I have to put the URL of my YouTube channel, which is http://www.youtube.com/QuentinWatt, and I'd really like to change it to /programscreed, but I cannot because I already set it to this URL before, which is a shame. But anyways, if I go ahead now and save this and run this in Firefox now, you'll see that I get a link on my web page. Okay, so nothing interesting about this just yet, but like I said, whenever we style links on our web page, we make use of 4 different classes. So let me go ahead and show you what those classes are. And the first one is just a normal link that's never been visited or never been clicked on. So that would just be A by itself. Then the second state that we can style our link in, and this is where we make use of pseudo classes now, so we're going to have to put that colon in there. And the second class is hover. So this is basically while your mouse is hovering over the link, then the second one is going to be a active, and this is basically the state that the link is in while you are clicking down on the actual link. And then the last one is a visited, and this is basically the state at which the link has already been visited. So you've already been to the URL that link will take you to. Okay, so without changing anything, let's go back to the browser over here and let me explain. Okay, so right now our link is completely default and it's never been visited. So right now we are looking at our link in this state, just the normal state. Okay, but if I go ahead and hover over this link, nothing actually changes, but that is the second state. So you can see my cursor actually changes to a hand, and that is the second state. Okay, and that is the hover state. So I can go ahead and make this link change a different color while I'm hovering over it. Let me actually zoom in a little bit more. And then when I click down on this link, you can see that it has now changed to a red color. So this is the active state. So while I'm holding down, this link is active, and as soon as I let go, I start going through to my YouTube channel, and when I go back here, you can see that the link has now turned purple, and that means that I have visited this link. So that is the last state, the visited state. Okay, so let's go ahead and just clear my history out here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear that out, and this should make it so that my link has never been visited again. Okay, so now let's go and actually style these different states. So by default you can see that the link is actually blue and is underlined. So let's go ahead and actually change this up a little bit. We'll change the color to green, and let's take the text decoration away. So text decoration none. So that means that it must not be underlined. Now let's go ahead and style the hover state. So we can change this color to red, and we'll put the underline back in, so text decoration underline. And now we can style the active state. So this is basically while we are clicking down on the link, and we'll change that color to I don't know, orange, and text decoration still underline. Actually, we don't even need to include this because it will inherit the underline from the hover state. Okay, and for visited, we can go ahead and set the color to something that we haven't used before. So we've got green, red, orange. I don't want to use blue because that was the default. So let's go ahead and use gray, I guess. Or let's go ahead and use pink. I don't know if pink is actually a color, but we'll try. And text decoration none. So basically we don't want it underlined anymore once it's been visited. Okay, so let's go back here and click refresh, and as you can see, we now have a link that is going to change every time the state actually changes. So remember, before by default it was blue and underlined if the link had not been visited. Now it's actually green, and if I go ahead and hover my mouse over it, it's changed to a red color, and it actually has the underline styling in there. And now when I go ahead and hold down on the link, so this is the active state, it has changed to an orange color, and it's still underlined because it inherited the underline from the visited or the hover state. And now when I let go of this and let the actual page load, when I go back here, you can see that I have a pink link. So in other words, it's now been visited, so it's in the visited state, which we set the color to pink. Okay, so that's how to style links on your web page. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Please feel free to leave a comment, like, or share the video. It's really going to help my channel grow, and I will see you guys next time.